Hi bestie, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Frugal, also known as Karen. In today's video, I'll be doing a couple of saving challenges, the mood tracker along with the bingo. So if that interests you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hi bestie, welcome to my channel. So glad that you're here with me today. If this is your first time here, welcome. So glad that you're here with me. Please feel free to engage with me in the comments. If you see me make a mistake, please let me know in the comments, guys, because I would love to know if I overlooked anything or miscounted anything. So feel free to leave that in the comments. And girl or guy, if you've been here before, welcome back. So guys, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully all is well with you and yours. So I did end up creating some new saving challenges, and I added them to my Etsy shop. Since I hadn't added any new items to the Etsy shop in a while, I decided to add them there. And everything that's on my Etsy shop is less than $3. The Etsy shop is higher than my Shopify account because of the Etsy fees. But here's the new challenges that I've created. They are printables, and I might end up selling the printed. And it's just the Smart Money Moves Saving Challenge bundle. And this is what you will receive with it. Now, if I end up selling the printed that I have to ship to you, I will end up having a scratch off with that. But those are the printables that's available on Etsy. And I left them blank, so no matter what your income level is, that you can do the challenge based on your personal finances. Alright guys, so let's go ahead. Let me get my binder with my mood tracker and bingo saving challenges. Okay, so let me see. Should I start off with the bingo or the mood? I think I'm gonna start off with the mood challenge right here. And this mood savings challenge is a monthly challenge, and I do it weekly when possible. But if this is available from Dreamy Budgets, and I'll have her information in the description, so make sure to check out her YouTube page if you are not familiar with her. Check that out, and she'll have the information on her page for how to obtain the mood tracker. So right here, I utilize my emoji stickers to track my mood for the week. And as you can see, I have all smiley faces for the week, and that's good. I mean, I had a real good week last week. I had my granddaughter this week. Of course, I enjoyed every little minute with her. So for happy, it's $3 each. And so with that, I would need to cash stuff $21. Okay, so I do have 25. And let's see what I have already in this envelope, so I can go ahead and condense it. Okay, so it's 20, 35, 40, 1, and 2. Alright, so I have $42 that's in here for the first 2 weeks that I've completed. And now, since I've done this challenge, let's go ahead. Let me jot down the amount that's here. And then we're going to start on the bingo savings challenge. Okay, so the bingo savings challenge is a monthly challenge, but I do it weekly based on my budget, because you have multiple weeks that you can just look at your finances and see how you're doing. And that was the one from last month. And let me pull out the other challenge that I've completed. This is the summer one that I completed. I haven't allocated this money to any of my sinking funds yet, and I'm just going to place this in the tray. And this week, I will definitely reallocate it to one of my sinking funds. So let me see if I have another challenge that I've completed. Alright, so the bingo challenge, this is a freebie that's available on Ko-Fi. And I have my Ko-Fi link in the description. And so I try to do this on a weekly basis. It's just looking at your budget. Each letter of bingo represents something. Alright, so B is for budget wins that you save within your budget. And that's $4. I use for interest earned. I use interest for investments. I use it for dividends and things like that as well. And here's my blackout budget planner, and I have a tracker here where I track in interest and dividends earned. And this is for the month of July of dividends I've earned so far. And then plus, one of my investments was redeemed this month as well. But yeah, so right here was $4,000 some dollars. And this would that $4,000 will go towards probably next week when I do the bingo. But I am excited about that. Okay. So for I can put down 3, and it's no spend. I think this will be the first time I actually can document no spend, because I was able to achieve that for this week. And then the it's if you overspent, and I definitely didn't do that. So based on all of those, I would have to cash the $14. Let me see if I have any change. Nope. So let me get another binder so I can condense the money that I have available so I can complete this savings challenge. But first, let me take these completed challenge here to see if I'm able to condense. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Let's see if I have something within another savings challenge. Alright, this quarterly, yes, I can definitely condense with this one. Alright, and I'm gonna place the $50 in here. And then we could go ahead and I can add the $14 to my bingo savings challenge. Okay, and I should have a $1 bill here. Let me take the 10 and the 5, and then I'll place $1 in the cash tray. Okay, and that will cover that. So far for this month of July, I was able to save $20 with the bingo savings challenge. Okay, so now I've taken care of that. I need to document in my budget planner how much I saved, and I forgot that quick how much. Let me check the amounts on both challenge. So $14 for bingo, and the mood tracker is $21. Alright. So let's go ahead and update my planner. Okay, so now that I've updated that, with the challenges that I took out the binder that I had completed, I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my sinking funds binder here. And right now, I'm just gonna add it to the allocated pouch for right now. And then if I need to place it in another one, I would do that at another date. But I think right now I'm just gonna place it under allocated. So for the June challenges that I completed, I forgot to allocate those. So right now I'm just going to place them here. All right, for the summer challenge here, let's see how much I was able to save. 1, 3, 5, 10, 20. All right, so for the summer, I was able to save $20. Yeah, I know these seem like small amounts, but when you do different saving challenges, it does add up, you know? So for the bingo challenge, I have $33. So altogether with both of those, that's $53 in this. And then in my blackout budget planner, that's why I have my individual sinking funds listing where I have a running total. So I would need to update that tracker. Yeah, typically when I'm not sure where I want to allocate the funds to, I would just place it in my unallocated sinking funds. And then that just leave me the flexibility to apply it to another one later if necessary or needed. So that's why I have it unallocated. Cause I definitely could have placed it under miscellaneous. But typically when I use the miscellaneous, like something that I need, like for my daughter, if she needs some money, whatever, I would go to that sinking funds to pull for her or my grandbaby. Okay, so let me go ahead and update this tracker here. How much that I'm adding to the unallocated. And I'm trying to remember if there were any other challenges that I've completed that I might have to get to add to the sinking funds too. Right now, I can't remember if I did or not. But as I work on other saving challenges, I will see if there is anything else that I have completed. But I do try to make sure that my sinking funds tracker is updated. Alright, so that's it, guys. I'd like to thank you for joining me today in today's cash stuffing. Toodles.